Yeah, good to see you, Huya Tlakia. You're looking good. Your hair's all styling. Okay, it looks like we are going to get started. And per usual, we are going to sing the Haida Nation anthem. And then we'll do the Haida Spirit song. And then we'll go into more scripted conversation. So let's get to it. Hucksta, here we go. Move things around here. Oh, by the way, Huya Takia uh, and Breeze and all who are joining, if you Xaad Class, um, there's a 20th Native Oratory Showcase this weekend at the Walter Soboleff Building here in Juneau. And I'm expecting to get the link today. So for those of you who want the link to the Native Oratory Showcase, please put your email in the chat box and I will send you the link. Um, I will be presenting um, two of my stories. Okay, I think Huya Chakia better. Yep. Okay. So I gotta move things around here. Um, okay, I gotta send Emily one. Um, and um, and then um, Huya Chakia. Um, Kelly, couldn't think of your English name. I now only know you as Huya Chakia. Okay, I got your names down and I'm expecting a link and we'll send that out today. Um, if I get it today, otherwise it'll be tomorrow morning. Um, and then I just got word this morning. There's been a lot of confusion. I'm in SHI's Our Language Pathway program, um, learning the Haida language and getting certified to teach the language. So I found out just this morning that I'll be graduating with my Indigenous Language Teaching Certificate on May 1st. And um, so that's exciting. And then our move out day is May 2nd. So I have to find out if it, I sent an email if I'm staying in Juneau for another summer for the summer internship program. I'm really moving back to my hometown of Craig, which I'm trying to do, so I could teach the Haida language there. And of course, I'll still be teaching online. Okay, so that's our housekeeping details. And now we will rise for the Haida Nation anthem. Yo ho wee, yo ho wee, yo wee, hey hi yo ho wee, wee, hey hi yo ho wee, wee, yo ho wee, yo ho wee, yo wee. hey, yo, hurry, 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 hey, yo, hurry, 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 yo, hurry, yo, hurry, hurry, hey, yo, hurry. Hurry, hurry, hey, hi, yo, hurry, 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 hurry. Okay, so our next song is um, the High Spirit song. Let's see where that is. Here we go. Da, da, da. Welcome, everyone, by the way. I can't see you all because I'm in screen share, but welcome, everyone. And now we're going to do the High Spirit song. This is our ancient song of healing. It must be sung 4 times. And the reason is 4 is our number for healing and power. Yo ho ho ayuwe ihiyale ayuwahala hey yo ho ho ayuwe ya ha ha hey hey yo ho ya ha ha hey yo ho ho ayuwe Ihiale hayuwahala e yo ho ho ayue ya ha ha hey hey yo ho ya ha ha hey yo ho ho ayue Ihiale hayuwahala e yo ho ho ayue ya ha ha hey hey yo ho ya ha ha hey yo ho ho ayue ihiale hayuwahala hey yo ho ho ayue ya ha ha hey hey yo ho ya ha ha hey. I see you, Tlagas, by the way. I see you. I see you.
Hey, Doc
You-
Juice, I think there might be a ha missing.
oh, where's that?
In the second line, ya ha hey, I think it's ya ha ha hey. The way that's how you were singing it.
In the Ihiyale line?
No, it's the when it says sung deeper and a bit slower.
Oh,
The second part, ya ha ha hey, ya ha 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 hey. I was trying to count how many times you said ah.
oh. I do it twice. There is different versions of this song to be sure. Um, I was taught, yeah, ha, ha, hey. But there could be a third ha in other versions. Um, there's also another version of this song just sung deep and slow all the way across. Um, but this is the version I was taught. Um, there's another version, I think, of where the hoes are actually ha's.
Ah,
um,
it's a beautiful song. I can't really capture all of the melody, but I try to sing along.
um, yeah, it's a challenge for me because I try not to run out of air. Um, so I try to pick the right moments where I could come up for air and go into the next word or the next part of the song. Um, so yeah, there are different versions to be sure. Mine is the Tuha version.
Okay, very cool.
How for your insight and input. Um, okay, good to see you, Mike. And Hawa Huya Tlakia. Just looking at the comments in chat. Okay, so on Monday, Kunshel, Hana, and myself went through scripted conversations, the odd numbers 1 through 13. Um, Today we're gonna do 2 through 12. Now these are a little bit buried. I hope I find them all. Here's the first one. This one has to do with age and birthdays. And so Got Juice, Little Deer, um, says to me, um, uh, or she says, Big Raven, how old are you? That's what should really be in here is who she's talking to, the translation. Okay, so Big Raven, how old are you? And I say, I am 58 years old. That's Dita Dai Chala Cheshwat Stansang Agen. Uh, and then I say, and how old are you? I can't do all the hot kill right now because Coach Lohana are going to do that in a moment. Um, by the way, this is not Little Deer's age at all. Um, I chose my baby sister's age for this conversation. Um, oh, this is too funny. Google Docs thinks it knows HIDA, so it's trying to correct me. That's what all these blue squiggly lines are. Um, I'm using my little sister's age here, so I want to make that very clear. And so little dear says, I'm 56 years old. And I say, I am older than uh, you. And she says, yes, indeed, which basically means you sure are. Um, and then she asked, when is your birthday? I say, my birthday's on the 4th of October. And when is your birthday? Then again, I'm using my baby sister's DOB. Um, my birthday is on the 18th of January, she says. And I say, nevertheless, in other words, nevertheless, I'm older than you. I could still dance. And little deer's like, bring it. I'm like, no way. And little deer says, I'm teasing you. And I'm like, oh my goodness, good grief. And that's it. So short and sweet. It's about how to ask another person their age and um, when is their birthday and how to respond. Okay, so I got to fix my screen panel. Yeah, Guswa. Okay, we're gonna. Good to see you. We're gonna start with Little Deer, starting off the conversation.
Yeah, it was. Gusto dung today haven.
Die today tlalai place walk stan sangagan. Geese flew, dunks today hidden.
He today tlalai place walk to unogan.
Dung die hatagan.
On. Gisindu dunk I sanai ejen.
Dina kaisingai, kalkungai, singai, stansangan.
Oh, you missed one of your lines. You're supposed to ask me.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is your line here.
Oh.
Um,
Dina yeah.
Yeah. So I asked, oh, wait a second. Trying to look at the, yeah,
You were at the Gisindu.
yeah, I was just started to doubt my grammar, but it looks fine. Okay, so I'll say it again. Kisa who dungs kai sinai egen.
Dina kai sanai tong kungai asanai clash walk span sanagan.
Okay, and I say equan. Hawan Hias Slangan.
Hucksta.
Ulan. Um,
Dung isli dungan.
Iskian U Atjaria. And that is it. Oh, by the way, Gusawa, I still have my homework that you gave me. um, what is the 13th Haida month? And so I still got to look for that. And I still think the answer is on Haida genealogy. So I will look for it and hope to have an answer for you by Sung Swanson by Monday. So just throwing that out there that I didn't forget.
That's okay. I still think Klidante had us up with that handle.
So I will find the mystery 13th month. That is an excellent question because I need to know that answer as well, as all of us that are interested want to know, because curious minds want to know. Okay, I think I passed 4. There. Here it is. So Little Deer says, "Good morning, Big Raven." And I say, "Good morning, Little Deer." And she says, "I am hungry. I am thirsty too. I want some coffee." And I say, "Sure thing. Here's the coffee. I cooked toast for you. Here's some toast. By the way, Kuchlohana Hawa. You gave us the word for toast uh, in one of Skiljade's classes. So that's where I got that from. And Little Deer says, "Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you for the food and coffee." And there's been some confusion over Iskian Fu. Well, I'm the one that's been making it confusing. Um, because when I was looking through the dictionary, I found the full spelling to be Gin Iskian U. But Gin Iskian U is a little different. That's it's oh my goodness, you would think. Um, so now wherever I corrected Iskianu and put in Gin Iskianu, I got to go back and take out the Gin. So I'm just leaving this Iskianu because Iskianu by itself is oh my goodness. When we add Gin Iskianu, it changes to oh my goodness, you would think. So Gin Iskianu is more of a response to um, like shocking news that you didn't think would happen, something like along those lines. So I just want to throw that out there. Iskanu by itself really is, oh my goodness. So, so Little Deer says, oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you for the food and coffee. And this thing, this whole setup is kind of a play on the fact that Big Raven can't really cook. All he made Little Deer was some freaking toast. And then he's all like, yeah, the reason is because I know how to cook. And Little Deer knows that's not true. So she says, um, no, no, I think there's a typo here. Kunshlohana, nah, isn't that, doesn't that start with a loaded K? I'm starting to doubt my vocab today. Yes, it is supposed to start with a loaded K. Okay, this time it was good to doubt myself. Um, Mistakes are good as long as we learn from them. So, um, yeah, it really is. No, starts from the back of the throat and then gets really nasal at the end. Um, so she says, poor thing, he thinks he can. In other words, he thinks he can cook. And I pretend to be insulted. Oh my goodness, what did you say? And she's like, uh, don't think anything of it. I just tried to tease you. And I'm like, continue to pretend to be insulted. I'm like, um, yeah, whatever, just talk to the hand. And and Little Deer's like, leave me. And and I continue with the sarcasm and say, I almost believed you. And Little Deer is trying to set me right, say, hey, you are my good friend. I'm like, yes, indeed. I will speak kind words to you. And Little Deer says, that's really good to hear. And I'm like, right? That's how we roll. um, so this whole thing is basically a play on sarcasm mostly. Okay, we start off with little deer. Hutsta.
Tanai la huya ewans.
Singaila. Juice.
Di kwidang. Di sang katugan. Hangkin budi gutangga.
Ja on. How Hankanai Ejim. Dengan Sabli. Kadush. Kugagin. How Sabli. Katu. Ejim. Hold on, I gotta get my cursor rolling here.
Iskanu Hawaii. Hawaii iskan hangkinai. Until lagan.
Ja on. In Haganan u e Kuga Hayagan.
Kachna hol slinga hol good gungum.
Is Gen u Gusudan Suda.
Gum good ang slingan dung instung isti dung.
Jadiat Plan Gusu.
Disiana.
Gus Huk. Notice the W we don't pronounce, we just round our lips. Goose Huck Dunk Yetkin.
Ja. Dung di tau las Egen.
Ja Dunk Gusulas Susong. Sorry.
Gutla aujagen dung sku dung du dungen.
Hongqua. Shiu Kalam is done. So that was kind of a fun play on sarcasm. So Tleunch, we're looking for Tleunch. That's our next performance. Wow, how far back do I have to go? I saw it earlier. Here we go. Okay, this one starts off with little deer saying knock knock. I'm like summon it or I didn't start that out quite right. Anyways, so basically I hear little deer knocking at the door. And so I say, someone is knocking at the door. Who is it? And little deer's like, it's me, open the door. And I gotta ignore Google Doc trying to correct me. And I say, wait for me, I will do that. And then I say, come in using the royal invite, come in, because Touch Week back in the day, during the days when we lived in longhouses, when you went to someone's house and they said Touch Week, that was not a general come in. That was come in. We're going to take you to the back of the house. You're going to sit with the chiefs and we're going to spoil you rotten. So that is our royal invite. That's our history behind that one little word, Touch Week. Just want to point that out there. So I say, come in to Little Deer, and she says, good morning, my good friend. I'm hungry. And oh my goodness, I don't know how we did this before, but I don't even have an English translation. Oh my goodness. How did I not catch that? good morning, my friend. Um, I am cooking biscuits and gravy. That sounds good. Would you like some?
Ang sabliaskin gravy guy, di gula aoyagan. That is my favorite.
Especially when it's got really good small pieces of sausage. Okay, so Little Deer says, yeah, of course, duh. I want some food. Go do it. And I pretend to be offended again, offended, offended. I'm making up my own English vocabulary. I pretend to be offended and pour into sarcasm. Oh my God, I can't talk. And I say, you talk too much. And Little Deer also pretends to be offended. What did you say? Oh my God. And then I really bring it and I say, oh, tell it to the songbirds. Uh, wow, really laying on the sarcasm thick. And Little Deer says, that's not right. And wow, I still pour on the sarcasm thick. I'm like, yeah, whatever, Dr. Dan. I don't have time for it. And Little Deer's reminded me that I still haven't brought the food yet. So she says, I'm still hungry. I'm like, oh yeah, duh. I know it. The food is ready. We'll just sit right here. Here's the food. And my books are trying to collapse on me. Okay. And I asked, are you thirsty? Yes, I'm thirsty. I want some water. Okay, I'm adding my vocabulary. Kushohana. Isn't there supposed to be a G or K here after hunch?
Yeah, hunch gudi gudangan. So you
Okay.
need that K and that ooh.
Okay. That's what I thought. Because the water is to go to her. So K or G added on is our directional. So she says, I want some water. And I say, sure thing, here is some water. And she says, year one, the food tastes good. I'm like, it tastes good to me too, because apparently I brought out a plate for myself. Um, and the little deer says, I'm thankful for the food. And I say, I am happy about the food. Us hiders like to talk about food. Okay, now the lines have shifted since I added in the one translation for some lines. So I'm trying to clean this up. Little Deer says, I like the food. I say, we are eating to our heart's content. Come on. And Little Deer says, you said it right. I totally agree. And I say, it's a good thing I know how to eat because I'm shoveling the food in. And Little Deer says, I just had to do it. I ate all this food right now. I am stuck. Like I said it before, I'll say it again. The food domain is my favorite. Um, so I say, I am full too. And oh no, here comes the sarcasm. Little Deer is being nice. And says, I will wash the dishes. I'm like, yeah, go do it. And she's like, what did you say? I'm like, think nothing of it because I'm trying to backpedal really quick. And little deer says, I do good things too, you know. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's really good to hear, laying on the sarcasm thick. And little deer's like, you better run. And let me put this up here. Um, I'm like, I'm doing that. I'm running. See you later. Um, so it's all about food and sarcasm, apparently. Uh, so little deer. Okay. QY nung skakang. These two Egan.
Lawigen, Chuashta Hasla.
QY de Haslan. Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong line. Qua and D, a kunt wasam. Week.
The Nai La Di Tuilas Bequeedum.
Thangai la ditawi sabli iskin gravy guy oof kugagan. Tak dan stashla.
Ja'an Taudi Stashlang Kadla.
Yang gusu just flagan.
Gusu Dung Suda.
I'm sorry, I have a really hard time keeping a straight face during this part. It's Sky Suda. Wait, let me scroll.
Wow.
Jediat Plangusu.
Hawan Biu Queedum.
Ja'an Handi Unsidum. Tawai Histigum. Kunan Kalan Klu Wang Sang. How I agent da Katuus.
Diu Katugan. Hunlai Gudi Gudungan.
Ja'an. How Hunt agent. Here's some water.
Hawa de Guang. How I Cusket Logam.
Jason. Hashla Lagan.
How I Unskill Logan.
How I Hash the Goodinai Lagan.
How I Digula. Auyagan.
Guda Flan Galan Tagan.
Yankanu Dung Sugan.
In Lao Ejan. Gata Hayagan.
Ingan Ush Ash Uchwagan. Adi Tawish Ta Hujugan. Wyatt Diskish. Auyagan.
Decent Skislan.
Aishash Glunsong.
Ahan. Akunshwa.
Gusu Dung Suda.
Ahem. Backpedaling. Gumshi Gudaan.
In Lassen Istang.
Isken Uhula Dunk Kudungan.
Layanda Shla Dung Skudasang.
Akunshwagan. Leandalgan. Asen Guistlu.
Gum Kaishash La Ungen. I am not doing those dishes.
Hootlan. Oh, too funny. uh, that was good improv right there.
Oh, and Gusiwa had a question in the chat. Would
Oh,
Waha
okay.
be used in a classroom when students are working, or is it sarcasm? I don't think you would say that when their work isn't that great. I don't think that what it
Okay.
means.
Okay, thank you. How
Um,
what
are
might you
you
say
trying to
then if they're work?
say that's not right to your students?
Yeah, like if they're working on a math question, they don't get it right. Yeah, what would you say?
Okay, yeah. Kunshal Hana is right. You wouldn't say Waha. Waha is emphatic. It's used when like you hear bad news or uh, somebody says
Okay.
something wrong to you. Um,
Yeah.
so it would be in here, I believe, the last United Phrase book under no,
Okay. I have
no
that book.
thinking, uh, believing. Here it is. Thinking, knowing, and believing, page 192. Oh
192.
no, I'm thinking for I know and I don't know. Um, there, that's a really good question. There is a way of saying,
Oh, I
that's
wrote it down.
right. Um, Yekia is our word for to be true. Let me look.
Oh,
Um, Hana, if I said gum gum wash, um, Yakia Ungan, wa being that, gum no or not, HL command marker, and Yakia Ungan, the negative of that of being right. Would that work? Let me type it into chat.
I think that would work. That one time I did a test for Dr. Jordan, and I think I got a 94 on it. There were two other guys in the class who did better than me on the test. And he wrote on it, Gamwa Ungen. Like it's not good. Like
Oh my
I did really
goodness.
good. I got an A on the test. But since I missed, it's like 6 points, Jordan said, it was no good.
Oh my goodness.
Gamwa Ungen. Yeah, he wrote it on there in Haida. So I translated it and like glared at him.
wow.
When you
Wow.
did so good.
Oh,
But
you could
usually
only wish
that's
to
what
do
we
that
say.
good.
Instead of things being bad, like dahanong, like not right, like that's being immorally bad. We just usually say, oh, gamla angin, it's not good. Our nannies never say, oh, that's horrible, that's terrible, that's not right. You know what I mean? We just, oh, that's not good, that's not, yeah, that's not correct. I think that would probably work.
Yeah, because
Oh, so the one thing
Yekia,
is, a command, the command marker, the sh can't go with the tense ending.
oh, okay. Oh,
So it'd
so
be like gumwa dung yak youngin. Like the thing you did was not correct. I don't know. Maybe gin. Gin for the thing.
yeah.
Gum gin dung yak ya ungen.
Where does the wa go then?
I would think instead of the wa, it would begin for
Okay,
the thing, the that, the it you're talking about.
excuse me. So just gum gin yakiya angung.
Yeah, that thing's not correct.
Okay,
And I'm not sure if that is good Haida or not. This is something we'd probably have to run by skilled Jade. But that's one thing that's like that I've never heard in Haida class, besides that one time Jordan telling me it wasn't right on that test. We usually don't give negative reinforcement unless someone strictly asks for it, right?
mm,
As to students, I would agree. We don't try to be negative. We don't even put an X on their sheet. We only put check marks. And if there's no check mark, we just revisit it as an opportunity to learn.
So one thing you could do would be house in a kunfwa. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but like try it again.
Yeah. That sounds really good. Try it again. Okay. Then I could come up with that saying, try it again. Okay. How Kunatil
and
Hana
then
Iskan
if
Juice.
if someone says something wrong, the easy response would be house and Sue. Say it
Say that
again.
again.
That's
Oh,
kind
I
of like a
remember that.
cheat almost, but it works.
I remember that class. Listen.
So how Lohana, so the closest that we know of until we ask someone is my second entry into chat of what Lohana said. Gum, which means no or not. Gin, thing. Yakiya, ungun. Yakiya by itself is something that is considered to be true, correct, right, along those lines. And then the ungung is a negative ending. So it's basically saying uh, that thing's not right or that thing's not correct. Let me write that down. Kusawa keeps getting me homework.
How Duck Juice. Oh my, get his canoe, Duck Juice. Get on it. I want.
But these are really good questions and really good things to think about, because we have to remember that we're shifting our mind away from English and we're decolonizing it and we're trying to put it in a Haida frame. So one thing, like Plagas told me last night, Antladi, Nani Kuka, Dangan Dusong, be nice or the witch will come get you. So that's how we used to actually train our children. We would just tell them like little horror stories so they wouldn't go and do certain things. But we wouldn't, you know what I mean? So we would scare them out of doing things.
Yeah, Howard, for these questions, I was just teasing you because it's been on my mind lately. Ask you guys, what do you want to learn? And then, if we don't know the answer off the top of our heads, then research it and come back to you. So if there are any topics um, or any phrases or sentences or exclamations that you want to learn, yeah, let us know. And yeah, that's awesome. It's how it should be. Okay, on. Um, okay, we only have 10 minutes left. I gotta stop blabbing, see how many more of these conversations we could squeeze in. Here's number 8. I mean, Stansanga. Okay, this one's about work. Big Raven, where do you work? I work at Clinton Haida. What are you working on? I'm writing a lot of things in Haida. I'm a Haida language scholar. I am teaching Haida as well. Why is it important for you to learn your language? The Haida language is a language isolate. Very few people speak in Haida nowadays. Nevertheless, we are learning Haida. We are speaking Haida. Someday everyone will learn it. The reason is that it's important to learn your language. The reason is that the Haida language is sacred and important. The reason is because of our precious ancestors, that which makes us Haida, the Haida language. Us Haidas are coming alive again. Oh my goodness, I don't stop, do I? Reason is our desire to keep the precious Haida language alive. Wow. Yeah, we don't have time for this today. Uh, and then I asked Little Deer, where do you work? Holy, I got caught mouth just reading that in English. Wait till I read it in Xaad Kil. Um, Little Deer says, I work from home. I'm a Haida language scholar as well. This is an old one. We've since have updated this. But anyway, she says, I work from home. I'm a Haida language scholar as well. Kilgoss is my son. I am teaching him Haida. He says, oh my goodness. Okay, here's one of the cases where I added in gin, and now I know I shouldn't have, so I'm correcting myself. Iskin needs to be by itself to be, oh my goodness, by itself. That's great, great job, and it ends there. Let's take a look at number 10 and 12, and then we'll do our departure song. We'll do 8, 10, and 12 on Sung Swanson Monday. So just saw number 10 a few seconds ago. Wow, I must have scrolled too far. Yeah, this was on weather. Singai. Singai means day, but also means weather. Little dear, hello, my friend. Big Raven, good morning. Good day, my friend. Here's some coffee. Sit down. Thank you. I will enjoy it. I'm sitting right here. What is the weather going to be like today? Today it'll be cloudy, right? No, I am thinking today the sun will be peeking through the clouds. I don't know about that. Believe me, I almost believe you. I almost believe you. Oh, I like to do my sarcasm. What are you doing? And then I pretend to change the subject. Well, I don't pretend, I do change the subject and say, look out the window. The sun is peeking through the clouds. I'm going to go for a walk. You stay here by the kittens. And little deer throws her hands up in the air. I don't believe it. Oh, good grief. And I'm like, see you later. And ends abruptly with sarcasm and me taking off for a walk down the beach. Uh, Number 12, or I should say, Crosswalk Done, is about hunting, illness, and leisure. Um, where's your older brother? Good morning. Ken is going around hunting. He's hunting for deer. He's a good hunter. Are you feeling good? No, I don't feel good. I ache all over. I am dehydrated too. Here's some water. Drink all of it. You will feel better. Thank you. I am feeling better. Sit down. Take a rest. Let's watch TV. Um, and this awesome waste flu later on is meant to be, if any of you have watched SpongeBob SquarePants, when they do the narrative and like 3 hours later, this is meant to be kind of like that. um, I'm watching TV. What are you doing? Oh, I'm using my cell phone. Oh, good grief. You're not interested at all. And then it ends there. Um, are there any questions? Anything you would want to learn on Monday? It could be a topic, it could be a question, it could be a phrase or exclamation that you've been wondering. How would you say this in Xaad Kil? So Hucksta, bring it, bring on the questions.
Juice, how I'm thinking of math class, and I think I remember some of your lessons might have touched base with this plus that equals something. I'm just throwing it out there, touching base with um, conversation maybe around math class um, or language class, like teaching um, uh, math class, English class, or sports, gym class, any those sorts of things. Yeah, I'm getting really involved now, so I got all kinds of questions. How
How, yeah, math is a good topic. I got to see if I could find Dr. Uh, can we speak? Robert Kogo's book on math because our people were sharp traders, very sharp, very keen. We knew we knew our math. Um, so I got to look for that book. So that is a good topic. Um, sports is a little harder. Um, but I could look into that.
I
That'll
assume
take.
they have a basketball domain. I assume Ben has come up with something for basketball because he plays and so do his brothers.
yeah, we play
Oh,
basketball at recess.
And then Robert Kogo, it's called Haida's Numbers and Counting. And it should be on the archive if you don't have a copy.
oh, okay.
The Alaska Native Language one.
Good to know. ANLA. By the way, if any of you guys want to go to ANLA, Alaska Native Language Archives, and listen to elders speaking in Haida, or um, look for um, things that they have written in Haida. Um, if you want audio, then you select the audio button. Or if you hit both, you'll get both audio and written documents. Um, and there is a basketball domain, but um, it needs to be Kaiganiized. Um, uh, one of the girls in Just Juan's class gave it to me, and I pray to God I downloaded it and still have it on my computer. But it was the basketball domain. And of course, our word for basketball is a little bit different than theirs. So I would have to make sure and Kaiganize. By the way, Kaiganize is an official word. I made it up a couple of years ago. um, okay, we are out of time. We will do our, maybe we'll do our departure song on Monday if we have time. Let's see what else is in chat. Oh, I think this is the same one. Oh,
I made
Kuchlohana.
sure to bookmark it because I didn't want to lose it either. It's like my only bookmark.
How Kuchlohana, yeah, this is it. So Gusawa, did you click on the basketball?
Yeah, I bookmarked already just now that link. So when I get the chance, I'll go online and I'm gonna explore that actually. That's awesome because we play a lot of basketball. The kids love it. Thank you.
Okay, cool. So I will work on Kaiganizing this because so don't go well if you want Masset dialect, it would be this first column here that says Xaad Kil, and then over here is Haida Kil, that is Skidegate dialect. So notice if there's no Alaskan Haida dialect here. Um, so I'm going to work on Kaiganizing it. First, for instance, for team weight, they have we, and we say tawi. We spell it with a single A instead of two U's.
Okay.
And
How
let me give you our word for basketball right now, because I got this from Skiljade before. Yeah, ours is totally different. Okay, I got to put this in chat really quick. I'm supposed to be jumping off of here. Let me hit stop share and let me go to chat and type in SK underline U and then SKA with a tone mark AJAAW. I think that's it for basketball. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kunshlohana. Okay. Now, if you want basketball players, I have non. Why do I have non? Oh, to play. So good Joe. I think there's a tone mark supposed to be there. I think this is basketball players. Correct me if I'm wrong, Coach Lohana. Or it could just be uh, playing basketball. Is that, or is it both? Oh, okay. Um, Nong is our verb to play. Um, and then I think, and then, yeah, I think it's basketball players. And then if we do this, if we add a S at the end, then it's the basketball players. Okay, I am over on time. I want to thank you all for being here, and we will see you guys, Sun Swanson on Monday. House Dunk King Song, House Dunk King Song. I'll see you
How
guys.
Duck Juice.
How
How's
are
Dong Shling
How are everybody? How are?